Now we begin with this information of the importance of prayer. A prayer before you go to sleep, and a prayer upon waking up, and a prayer at noon, and a prayer for your day, and a prayer for your night. You're going to have to understand that, literally, because you'll be talking to the divine influence within yourself, not the TV cameras, not your people on your television telling you what to think or what to do. They're in their expressions of shame, is what they are. That's why it's out there. And the exposure that's coming now is going to be even more. Everything's going to be exposed. Everything's going to be exposed, all of it. And as you stand where you are, be not in judgment of the exposure. You can have mercy and pity on those being exposed, because their dignity is going to be taken away in a manner. They're going to have the performance of the demonstration of all the snakes climbing above each other to get to the top, get to be superior being. There's an effort to control the planet, and it's run by your adversary, but he's losing and he's angry, and that's what you're seeing now. That's what you're seeing. And the gentleness of Jesus is coming to expose it all in a manner that could be interesting, to say the least, in what you would term the knowledge of yourself, and the knowledge that you knew, and the knowledge of what you're going to do about it, in a manner to forgive, proceed with your daily functioning, your meals and cleanliness of your house, and take care of the things. You have children, you take care of the children. You have animals, you take care of the animals. You have responsibilities. Be gentle with each and every one in your work environment, because you're already seeing the explosions that are happening. People are not acting the way you thought they should be acting, and everybody's seeing that, because dignity has been lost. You're struggling to identify yourselves in the presence of God, who is everywhere at the present time. He's around each and every one in the dignities of the knowledge of the wind, knowledge of the rain, knowledge of the earth, and knowledge of the fire. And you're about ready to communicate. You've seen what fire has done in your California. You've seen what water has done after the fire in your California. You're going through those extremes, fire and water. There's this presence in each and every one. It's acknowledging things. You've got to be careful, entities. The movement to where, you don't know yet. There's going to be journeys of ones on your planet moving from insecure zones to secure zones, or what you think is secure zones. You will find that your presence is needed someplace. You'll be instructed in a manner if you pay attention. Because when you say your prayers, you will get answers to your prayers. You just need to acknowledge the prayers, and acknowledge the answers to your prayers, and get over your arguments about the prayers. What do you say, council's coming? And you've heard of the Palladians. They're here already. They're trying to assist you, and you're getting caught up into, this one's better than that one. Whatever attracts you is for the message of yourself, to understand yourself within those presences. That's it. You don't have to convince anyone else. You need to understand and convince yourself that the dignity of your soul is present, and requires what you would term the processing of information to your own self, health to body, mind, and spirit, peace and mercy to all beings, health to body, mind, and spirit, peace and mercy to all beings, health to body, mind, and spirit. You're going to have to understand that your skull, literally, in your physical skeleton structure, is beginning to retain data that your flesh is allowed to go through for the acknowledgement of the secret nature of the divine formation of the skeletal structure. You haven't figured that one out yet. But Ezekiel was told how to do it. But the forgetting caused the necessity of fetus being born in development within the human mother. You have to understand that. And the thoughts within the process of pregnancy educates the bone structure within the fetus, And as the bone structure develops within the fetus, the child comes out with knowledge interior of the spiritual forces and has to adjust and call the physical as it sees it's not quite apparent to what the prayers were given to the fetus. So it begins to adjust itself so it can alter in a manner, adjust in a manner, and begin to acknowledge itself. That's what the importance of parents are. Always the acknowledgement of the little one there that you brought forth. It's God's presence, but it's your responsibility to assist in its education in a manner and not to let it be influenced by outside forces, which is what you're doing now with all your phones and TVs and things. The poor little ones have no idea what is going on. There's so much confusion, they see it, and they're having difficulty to adapt within it. Even within your school systems, you're seeing this predatory nature occurring, and you've got to stop it. You've got to stop it. Prayer is the only thing that will work in what you call succinct manner. And remember the consciousness. Don't get into a religious argument with anyone about anything. Don't. Just don't. Understand yourself in the presence of your own development as you go through these mucky waters, we will say, because they're not clean. But you are aware that when you drink the human body, you need to drink clean water. So the clean water in the presence that I'm talking of is your thoughts and the thoughts of others around you. So peace to all beings, protection for ones that need it always, mercy for ones, and mercy for yourself. Ask for forgiveness for all things, and ask for peace, protection, and joy, and mercy, and forgiveness from the Father. We are through.